Turn now to an incredible story this Veterans Day, decades in the making, about America's first black Marines. They are finally getting the recognition they deserve in a documentary called Our America, Mission Montford Point, and are working to piece together the past.
This beautiful photograph, my handsome grandfather, Private Maurice Burns, very handsome gentleman.
Mallory Berger always knew her late grandfather was a U.S. veteran, but it wasn't until last year that she learned about his historic legacy.
Something led me to believe that, you know what, I think Papa is what we called him, was a Montford Pointer.
The Montford Point Marines, the country's first black Marines. You see, up until 1942, black men were not allowed to join the Corps.
They were the best and the brightest and the toughest. And I said, that's me.
An estimated 20,000 strong, but the U.S. military failed to keep records for all but 2,000 of them.
Hundreds of military records were lost due to a major fire, but even before the fire, there was no indication that there was a complete record.
That's 18,000 pioneering American heroes nearly forgotten, until now.
I used to be offended when I would read about the Tuskegee Airmen and Buffalo Soldiers. I said, they're all recognized. I don't see no black Marines. That used to bother me.
Berger and many others are on a mission to find the remaining living Montford Point Marines and the families of the deceased.
The majority of Montford Pointers are in their 90s or older. And we know that there will come a point when there won't be any of them. But we still have to figure out how we keep the story alive.
Their story, one of adversity. Those first Marines segregated from their white counterparts, facing brutal discrimination during training and deployment.
Once you came in that gate, you forgot about your name because you were either boy or
And the whole idea was to frustrate you so much that you would either quit and go home or stay in.
20,000 stayed, many deployed to combat missions during World War II.
President Roosevelt, he says, men, you have broken records that the white Marines have had for years. Send them overseas.
In 2011, the United States government finally acknowledged their achievements, awarding the Congressional Gold Medal collectively to the Montford Point Marines.
Very emotional day to be, for the first time, recognized.
And this year, on the 80th anniversary, 5 original members and 11 families of deceased Montford Pointers received replicas of that Congressional Gold Medal.
I stood on the shoulders of my grandfather. To see them, to see the ones that are still here, it is just, it's like reaching back in history and knowing I came from that. I came from them, and it's utterly amazing.
So it reads, for outstanding perseverance and courage that inspired social change in the Marine Corps.
If I could say anything to my grandfather today, we did it. We did it.
Yeah, the search for more of those Montford Point Marines and their families continues. You can go to our website or contact the National Montford Point Marine Association if you know a living or deceased member. Our America, Mission Montford Point is now on Hulu and wherever you stream ABC-owned television stations.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.